Welcome to Magnifical Core Craft. Following materials we'll be using. We have this. We are using this beige color with red. We're going to need your handle. We have made the handle ourselves, handmade. To know how to do this, you need to visit our website and look at bag handle. We have it. The tutorial is there how to make your own handle. It's so easy and very fun. You need your scissors to cut your materials. You need your tape rule for accurate measurement, and we need our lighter. So let's begin. After seeing the materials that we'll be using for this pattern, we are going to make our crown. You need 4 different ropes. For the pattern I'm working on, I cut 280 cm. But this is just a sample to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to make a knot now. You make it this way. You're going to make your knot. You have this. Then you're going to join another one. You pick another rope. You make sure it's equal. You place it here. You make another one. Then you pull. So we have joined the one to this side. Then you're going to join to the other side too. You pick the next rope. You do the same thing. You bring this here, cross it with this, and you pull. When you pull, you try to see what I've done. Secure it, and then you do the second one, right, left, left. Then you pull. You pull 1, 2, 3. Then you pick the 2 in the 4 in the middle. That's 2 on the right, 2 on the left. You join them this way. You tie your knots. Then you do the same with the right hand. You pull out, tie your knot. That's what we have here. You can see it. We have it also in the red here. So this is what we have. And so for the ropes that we have cut, we have them. You can see them here. You can see them. We have done. So what we're going to do now is to join everything together. And to do that, this is what you do. Since we are using 2 different colors, you pick. You see what I'm doing? When you hold it, you have 2 here standing this way. You pick these 2 and these 2. You match them together this way. So I've joined it together now. Then you pick this here, the 4 ropes here, you tie another knot. You secure it. You come to the middle. You pick the next 4, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. You make your knot again. You can see what I've done. This is how you're going to do until you join all the ropes. All right, so we are going to introduce the pattern you are seeing here now. What we're going to do is you pick 4 here and then 4 from this side, and we're using 2 colors. I've already used red here. I'm going to use the beige color here now. So I'm placing this way. Then you're going to roll it over twice. You have completed the line. We pick the next one. We're going to do the same thing. You do the same thing. You roll it over twice. Number 2. We're working on the 3rd rope. Then come down to the last rope. You do the same thing. Each of the rope you roll over twice. I try to pull it well to secure it. See what we have achieved here. So we're going for the red now. For the red, it's going to be this way. See what I've done? This will be up, the red under. You do the same thing. Roll it over twice. We are trying to introduce our pattern, as we have said earlier on. This is clustered sweet. So we have completed this. You can see how the pattern is going. The same thing we're going to do here like that until we complete this place. Now we are done with the pattern here. So this is what you're going to have by the time you have completed everything. Now we are introducing the cluster pattern to the work now. You're going to pull this. Are you seeing what I'm doing? You try and fold it this way. Then you try your knot at the edge here. You're going to make it very firm. See what I've done? Make your knot. You come to this side, you do the same thing. To secure. You come to this other side, you're going to do the same thing. Hold it in this way. Then you make your knot. Make your knot. You come down here, be very careful what you're picking. This 4 here, you make another knot. Make it very firm. can see what we have. You go for the next one. You tie your knot. Then you pick the next four. Do the same thing, you tie your knot. This is how we're going to continue until everything you have made the cluster everywhere. Now for the next step, you are going to pick this like this. The next step, you have 4 here, you have 4 here. You place this over this, you do this. You pick the next rope, you do the same thing just like we've done in the previous one. You bunch up them twice. So we're going to finish this now. When you finish it, what we did in the first one is the same thing you're going to do. You're going to close it, and then tie another knot. You're going to do the same thing here. You see what we're doing? You must pull very well so that you have that budging coming out like a sweet. You see it here. The same thing we are going to do here. You come, you do the same thing we've done there. You close it up with a knot. This is how we're going to continue. We're going to be alternating it. You have all this down here. You have all red, all beige, all red, all beige. That's how we continue with the pattern. So as we continue, the next one you're going to do now, you are going to place this like this, just like we have done. When you come here, you place this over this. Like that, you continue your pattern. Welcome back. We are continuing with the clustered sweets, the pattern we've done before. Here I have already finished each knot here. Now I'm going to tie it like we did in the previous one. You see what I did before? You're going to fold it in, and then you make your knots. You can see that we're having our sweet shape already. You have it this way. You come down here, you do the same thing. This is our clustered sweet pattern that we have there. We are going to do another one. You move to the next one. You have 4. Be very careful what you pick. You have 4 here, you have 4. So we want red, as we have it, red beige. So we're going to start. Pick the next one. You have to pull it tight so that you have the desired pattern. You pick the 3rd row. We are using 4. Then we go for the last one now. We do the same thing. You're done. You now straighten it and push it out this way. You can see what I'm doing. It will bulge out. You do it this way. Then you make your knot again. You pull it tight. You pull it, and then you try to tighten the loose ends here. Pull it. See your pattern coming out. Then you come over here, you pick this 4 red, you tie your knot again. So this is your clustered sweet, you can see. So that's how you're going to continue. The next one, you pick this, you do it this way. If you come to this place, you have this. You do it this way. You have your blue, you will have your beige here, you have your red here, like that. That's how you're going to do it until the bag is completed. You can see some areas there that have been covered. As you continue what I've done now, that's how you're going to do it until you get to where you want the bag to stop. Now we are done with the body of the bag. You can see we have finished the bag now. What we are going to work on is ending. We are going to work on the ending. You see what I've done here? We have divided it. You have this side. We've divided it here. We've done the same thing here so that we can have a perfect base so that the bag can sit properly. So we've done this side, and this other edge. I'm going to show you what I've done there. You're going to pick your twine, and then you're going to tie your knots. For this bag, I made 44 crowns. That's what you're going to divide into 4 to make a perfect base so that your bag will sit properly. So all around I have 8. You're going to have 8 on the 2 edges and then 7 in the middle. What I'm working on now, I'm going to have 7 knots, and then at the edges I'm going to have 8. That's how you divide the whole thing. So you're going to continue with your knots. Make sure you pull tight so that it will not loose. I'll pick the next line now. How to make your knots. Now we are done with the base. You can see what I was explaining earlier is that we have 8 here. If you look at the ropes, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The same thing we are going to have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The same thing here. And then when you look at this side, we are having the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We start from here. Okay. You see it here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you come to this other side, you're still having the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's what we have. It is now for us to turn it inside out and close the edges. See, you're going to close the edges. We turn it inside out. We are going to close the edges here. We close these edges. We turn it to the back. We close the edges.